Welcome to Japan.
One of this year's most challenging races, with a combination of high speed and
For
complex
the All-Star
corners,
race
makes this one of the
in
drivers'
2024
favorite tracks.
for the F1
It's
23
time
Cup
for the
Series.
Japanese Grand Prix.
It's going to be a great race then. So
We're
let's see who
southwest
prevails.
of the city of Nagoya today at a wet
In
and
Nagoya,
windy
Japan,
Suzuka
Suzuka
circuit.
Circuit.
3.6 miles and 18 corners make up a lap here, with Sector 1 likely to prove especially difficult in these conditions. We should see over
This is
turns 1 and
the
16
Cup of
today.
This is
Maybe
the American. This is
this
the All-Star Cup.
Let's
the
run
All-Star
you through the
race.
driver grid order for today's exciting race.
And it's wet like last year.
Lines up on pole position. Sergio Perez lines up alongside. Looking at the rest
Lance
of
Stroll
today's
still
grid,
got the position
we
for
have
practice 1.
Oscar
And
Piastri,
for practice 2.
Fernando Alonso, Leclerc, Sainz,
Leclerc got 5th.
Russell, Verstappen,
Verstappen
Norris,
8th.
Hamilton,
Hamilton in 10th.
Sargent,
For
Hulkenberg,
spinning.
Albon, Gasly, Ocon, Magnussen,
Madison.
Joe, Yoda driver,
Robert Gaines in 18th.
Ricardo, Bottas, Tsunoda,
And his teammate, Callum Williams.
Williams. It's almost time
In
for
last
those bright
place.
red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. Well, it's not going to be plain sailing for our drivers today, although with the sky falling as it is, perhaps sailing is too far from the truth. Anthony Davidson could be a wet one today. Great to have you with us. What are your thoughts?
It is a touch damp, isn't it? Well, as a driver, there are 3 big things to worry about
Let's
racing
see
in these kind of
who
conditions.
will win this race.
Standing water, tyre temperature,
The
and
All-Star
visibility.
race.
Judging distance to the cars around you is really tricky when you're driving through the vast amounts of spray that these wet weather Pirelli tyres kick up.
Here we go. We're going racing for the Japanese Grand Prix. And it's lights out. And away we go. Stroll gets the lead of the Grand Prix already. Perez right behind. And we're already into turn 1. Here come the drivers around those turns. Here at Suzuka, lap 2 is the amplified lap, and there's silence and a bunch of racing. Here comes Lance Stroll in the lead of the Grand Prix. Perez, 1 Red Bull right behind, trying to catch up straight to Lance Stroll. Let's see who can get the most points for the All-Star race. This is an All-Star race. This is where whoever wins this race, they get the most points and move on to the next race. They might get a lucky position. The right position. Could be good, it could be bad. We don't know. Back to the race. Here comes Lance Stroll. Right behind is Sergio Perez on the back of Lance Stroll. Lance Stroll closes the door straight on Sergio Perez. Sergio Perez is knocking on the door, trying to pass, but I don't think that's going to happen. Here comes Lance Stroll. Lance Stroll is coming to that DRS zone where you can get the most speeds in Suzuka. And he's straight out of that DRS, straight shot out of the DRS zone, and we are now coming into the second lap of the Japanese Grand Prix. After a lot of practice, it's time for the real race. We're now lap 2, and it's time to go amplified. Practice was crazy. I don't even know how I did. That was very insane. That was pretty easy. I know. Stopping? You are. Okay. What's your rough? What's your rough? Alright, yes, that's good. James, watch your line with watch your line, Holberg. What the? What was that? What was that? That was bad. That was good. What happened there? That was a breakfast. We're back in the fight. We just saw a crash. Play that. See what happened. Broken games might have caused another crash. There's now Talbot. Logan Sargent. Gasly is out of the race, gets hit from behind. He's out. Gasly's out. William Sargent's out. And it's a pile up on the track. What a race. We're back to the race, and we're now lap 3 of the Grand Prix. 2 laps to go. Oh, Perez is closing straight in on Stroll. Unbelievable stuff. Okay, Stroll, you have Perez. And Stroll is doing amazing. He hasn't even been passed once. He is keeping the lead of the Grand Prix. It's Perez and Lance Stroll battling the All-Star race to see who will get the most points to move on with a very good or bad position. Here comes Stroll. Stroll around that turn. Lance Stroll around the turn. We're on the last lap of the Japanese Grand. Actually, what did I say? We are on lap 4 of the Japanese Grand Prix. Oh, the wets are insane. Tires are really gripping all that water. Sergio Perez is trying to catch up straight to Lance Stroll, but that's not going to happen. The Stroll is winning this. He is in it to win it. Yes. Okay, Perez, focus. Got this. I'm trying. Perez is currently trying, we heard on the radio, Perez is trying to pass Lance Stroll and trying to get the points. But Lance Stroll doesn't let him. He closes the door on the Red Bull. What an insane amount of speed here. And a wet race indeed in Japan. This is it. He can get the most speeds here. Max Verstappen's still in the same position. Sainz. George Russell. Claire, Alonso, Piastri, Perez, Hamilton. Intense. You can see his cockpit right now. Very fast speaker. Doing good. Ricardo on high. Flat tires. Helen Williams doing good. Alex Albon doing it. Hulkenberg 19. And it's time for the final lap of the Japanese Grand Prix. 1 lap to go, and this race is over. This is the final lap. Lights out to the air. Stroll is still battling with that Red Bull. Sergio Perez. Here comes Stroll. Around that corner. Round the bend of Suzuka. Here comes Lance Stroll. Lance Stroll is coming straight around the curves with a high speed to top of the match. Alright, Stroll, you got this. So get the points. You're so close. Yeah, you got this, Barrett. You got this, Stroll. You're so close. Yes. Yeah, I got this, guys. Stroll's coming. Perez is coming. It's 2 cars. Whoever winner takes the points. And Stroll goes for the inside. Stroll gets out of the inside into the outside. Here comes Stroll. Perez is trying to catch up. Perez is lacking catching up. I don't believe this. And Stroll comes around a very fast turn. Stroll is coming. He's coming to the final turn of the track here in Japan. Stroll is going to win the Japanese Grand Prix and get the All-Star points for this race. Let's go! Yeah! Let's go! Let's go! Yes! Woo! Race. Really good. Good job. Let's go. You did amazing. Thanks, guys. What a race for the last race in September. That Lance Stroll gets the most points for winning the All-Star race.
Tell me, how do they manage to achieve this win?
I feel like consistency was probably key today. It's being quick, and there's being quick lap after lap after
Which
lap.
awesome!
If you can do that, and you can capitalise on other people's errors without making any of your own. That's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
It's time to present the top drivers with their trophies for today's Grand Prix. And there are a lot of people in the paddock very happy with this result. It's Aston Martin on the top step.
What a race. An exhilarating race for the Japanese Grand Prix. Cheers. Cheers.
Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Well, Lance Stroll would be my pick. He managed to keep a cool head today whilst pushing through the field.
Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
All right, we'll see you in the next race.